Have you ever met someone who seems completely ordinary? Plain clothes, older car, never the loudest in the room. They don't brag, they don't post their hustle online. And then one day, you discover the truth. They're a millionaire. Or they've just achieved something so massive, it leaves you speechless. Psychology calls these people invisible winners. And their mindset is completely different from the rest of the world. Think about the stories you hear. The humble janitor who passed away and left millions to charity. Nobody knew he was rich. He walked to work. Everyone thought he was struggling. But he was actually wealthier than the people driving Ferraris past him every single day. Today, we're looking inside the minds of these people. We're decoding the secret psychology of winning without showing off. Number 1, breaking the script. From the moment we're born, society hands us a script. Study hard. Get a safe job. Get married. Buy a big house. Spend the rest of your life paying for it. It's a one-size-fits-all suit that everyone is expected to wear. But quiet winners reject the suit. When did you last question whether the path you're on is actually yours? The loudest dreamers are often the quietest doers. They realize the standard script is often a trap. Instead of chasing goals everyone else is chasing, they look for what we call micro-motives, small, quiet things that actually make them happy, regardless of what neighbors think. Maybe it's a hobby that doesn't pay well but brings peace. Maybe it's a small business that stays small on purpose so they can spend time with their kids. The moment you stop doing things just so people can see you doing them is the moment you actually start winning. Let's be honest. How many of your goals are actually yours? And how many are just things you want so people will think you're successful? Quiet winners have realized their happiness doesn't need a verified badge or a certificate from society. They are their own judges. Number 2, the man in the car paradox. This is a massive psychological truth that quiet winners understand better than anyone. Most people buy a luxury car because they think, if I drive this, people will think I'm cool, successful, and important. They will respect me. But here's the reality. When you drive a $200,000 car down the street, people don't look at you. They look at the car. They're thinking, imagine if I was in that car. I would look so cool. They aren't giving you respect. They're using your car as a backdrop for their own fantasies. You spent all that money for respect, but you didn't get any. You just provided a free show for strangers. Quiet winners use a concept called stealth wealth. They know true value is internal. They wear high-quality clothes without loud logos. They drive reliable cars, not flashy ones. Why? Because they don't need validation to feel good about themselves. If your value depends on how strangers look at you, what are you really worth? Stealth wealth isn't hiding. It's choosing peace over performance. If your value depends on strangers' approval, you are a prisoner, constantly working to maintain an image for people who don't even care about you. Quiet winners have escaped that prison. They have hidden wealth that provides security, not attention. Number 3, the power of quiet ambition. When we think of ambition, we usually imagine someone working 100 hours a week, screaming into a phone, and stepping over everyone to reach the top. But there's a new wave of winners using something called quiet ambition. These people aren't chasing titles or fame. They're chasing a work-life rhythm. Their goal isn't to be the boss of everyone else. It's to be the boss of their own time. One of their biggest superpowers is something called the unexplained no. Think about it. When someone asks you for a favor or invites you to an event you don't want to attend, you usually spend 10 minutes making excuses. Quiet winners don't do that. They know that no is a complete sentence. They protect their time and their energy like it's gold. They don't feel the need to justify their boundaries to anyone. They're focused on their own path, and they don't let the noise of the world distract them. This isn't being rude. It's being intentional. Number 4, time autonomy. What does winning actually look like to you? Is it a bigger house? More followers? The truth is, the ultimate flex The biggest win in the world is time autonomy. Time autonomy is the ability to wake up in the morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. It's being debt-free. It's not being controlled by a boss you hate. It's the freedom to spend your Tuesday afternoon reading a book or walking in the park without asking for permission. That is the highest level of success. You can have $1 billion, but if you have zero control over your time, you are still poor. You're just a rich slave. The quiet winner knows that a beautiful life isn't one that looks good from the outside. It's one that feels good on the inside. They don't care if the world isn't clapping for them, because they're too busy enjoying the peace and quiet of their own success. Are you ready to stop performing for the crowd and start winning for yourself? If this video gave you a new way to look at your life, do one thing right now. Like this video and subscribe to Kings of Psychology. Because understanding the hidden patterns of success changes everything. Until next time, stay quiet, stay focused, and keep winning your own way.